Welcome children in bio class. Today in bio class I am going to teach you crossing over. Children, you have to understand what is crossing over. The physical process of reciprocal exchange of corresponding parts between chromatids of homologous chromosomes of a pair that results in the new combination of allele of the linked genes is called crossing over. So children, you can understand it with the help of this figure. In this, their homologous chromosomes have shown. In this homologous chromosomes, one chromosome is of male parent and other chromosome is of the female parents. And this capital A, B, C, D are the genes present on the male parents. Small a, B, C, D genes are present on the female parents. So during meiosis division in prophase 1, so prophase 1 there is leptotene, zygotene, pachytene, diplotene and dikinesis. So in the zygotene and pachytene, these homologous chromosomes means two chromosomes which are similar in size, similar in shape and similar in structures, they are coming together. So this is the pairing of homologous chromosomes. After that, each from the paired chromosomes, each chromosomes is split into two chromatids. So their two chromatids are formed. This is the one chromatid and this is the other chromatid. Like this here, there are two chromatids. So two chromatids are formed. The chromatids of two different chromosomes are called non-sister chromatids. So this is the non-sister chromatids. Non-sister chromatids come in contact and their contact wall will dissolve, and after that a cross is formed. This it is called chiasmata, chiasma, and at this point these non-sister chromatids will break, rejoin and exchange the chromosomal segment. So there is the breaking, rejoining and exchange of chromosomal segment. So after the exchange of chromosomal segments, there is in the homologous pair of chromosomes, you see one is the parental type in one, genes are present in one chromatid in the parental type, but in other chromatids genes are present in non-parental type. So in that capital A, capital B, but small c, small, this is the recombinant. So like this in other also, in one is present in the parental type and in other one is recombinant, small a, small b, capital C, capital B. So like this breaking, rejoining, exchange of chromosomal segment between non-sister chromatid is the crossing over. So children, you have to see what is the mechanism of crossing over. Crossing over involves breaking and rejoining of chromosomes in the synaptonemal complex. I told during zygotene and pachytene stage of the prophase 1 of meiosis, pairing of homologous chromosomes takes place, and during diplotene each chromosome is split into two chromatids. So that two chromatids are called sister chromatids. So here These two are the sister chromatids. Like this also sister chromatids. So each chromosomes is split, and after splitting form sister chromatids. There are two sister chromatids of each chromosomes. The chromatids originating from the same chromosomes are called sister chromatids, and the chromatids originated from the different chromosomes are called non-sister chromatids. So here you see non-sister chromatids are this one. These two are non-sister chromatids, because these chromatids originated from different chromosomes. During the process of crossing over, the two non-sister chromatids come in contact. So you see, these two are non-sister chromatids. They are coming in contact. This is the point of contact, and they are coming in contact at certain point. Crossing over takes place at this point. How is the crossing over? There is the breaking, rejoining and exchange of chromosomal segment. This point is known as chiasmata. Children, you studied how is the crossing over and what is the crossing over. Now you have to see different types of crossing over. So there are three types of crossing over on the basis of number of chiasmata present in chromosomes. First one is single crossing over. In the single crossing over, there is only one chiasmata. It means their breaking and rejoining is taking place only at one point. So there is only one chiasma where chromatids of homologous chromosomes contact. The chromosomes break only at one point along the entire length. So this is known as simple crossing over. Now second is double crossing over. In the double crossing over occurs at 2 points in the same chromosomes pair. It means the chromatid break and rejoin at 2 points. So when chromatid break and rejoin at 2 points, so that is called double crossing over. And third one is multiple crossing over. In the multiple crossing over occurs at more than 2 points. So number of chiasmata formed is more than 2. It means the chromatids break and rejoining at more than 2 points. So there, that is called multiple crossing over. So this I told different types of crossing over. Now children, you have to study factors affecting the crossing over. So what are the factors which are affecting crossing over? There are 4 factors which affect the crossing over. First is distance between two genes in a chromosomes. Second is age of organisms. Third is X-rays, that is exposure to X-rays. And fourth is temperature. So first you try to understand distance, how distance is affecting. So if distance between the chromosomes increase, there is more distance, then there is more crossing over. Therefore, the frequency of crossing over is directly proportional to the distance between the chromosomes, between the genes in the chromosomes. Second is age. So with advancing the age, the frequency of crossing over decrease. As age will increase, frequency of crossing over decrease. Third factor, X-rays exposure. Exposure to X-rays increases the frequency of crossing over. And last factor is temperature. So variation in temperature increase crossing over frequency. Now last point, in the crossing over, children, you have to understand what is the significance of crossing over. Crossing over has great significance. First point is it provides an inexhaustible store of genetic variability in sexually reproducing organisms. So in the sexually reproducing organisms, it provides genetic variability. Second is it helps in the development of new character. And fourth is it helps to form new gene combination, and this formation of new gene combination is very important for in the micro evolution. And last point is the crossing over is helpful in the mapping of chromosomes. So children, I told what is the crossing over, what is the mechanism of crossing over, types of crossing over, factors affecting the crossing over, and significance of crossing over. You watch video, you like it and subscribe.